those of you down here that missed it, one of the sea otters just pooped. Now, all of our animals here get restaurant quality seafood, so that is restaurant quality poop. Our fish get very excited when they poop. As those of you down there saw, that fish got very excited. Alright, so we have just a few more minutes. Like I said, we're just waiting for our trainers to join us, and then we will start our presentation.
Don't say that.
Mira cómo hay rosca, ahí está con la patita para arriba.
Oh yeah, I have it now.
Alright, so our mammalogists are just getting ready. Some of them have showed up with their shiny buckets full of food. So we have just a few more moments. They're going to be entering from the right side of the exhibit. So when you see them, we're going to let them know we're excited. So we're going to give them a round of applause when they enter. But right now, I would like you all to give yourselves a round of applause. Let's hear it for you guys. Now, we are a non-profit organization, so we depend on you guys being here. So by you guys joining us today, you guys are helping pay for the Sea Otter's large food bill. Now, by large, I mean abnormally large. Every year, it costs between $25,000 to $35,000 to feed one sea otter for a year. We have 5. You do the math. So based on that alone, by you guys being here today, supporting us, you guys are paying for their abnormally large food bill. So on behalf of our otters, we thank you for joining us today. We really appreciate it. Everything you guys buy from your admissions, if you guys did the behind the scenes tour or any of the animal encounters that we have, souvenirs, food, anything, that money goes directly back to the aquarium. Helps us take care of all 13,000 animals. So thank you guys so much for joining us here today. Now, like I said, we're just waiting for a mammologist. They're going to enter, and then we're going to get our presentation started for you as soon as they're ready.
You chumbono na.
Well, you guys are so good, I didn't have to remind you. But I think we can do better. Let's give our mammologist another round of applause. Alright, so as you can see, our mammologists have just joined us inside the exhibit. So before I hand the microphone over to Megan, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about this exhibit. This was remodeled thanks to a very generous donation from British Petroleum. There's rockwork both inside the exhibit as well as outside to better mimic the sea otter's natural environment, which is the kelp forest. So inside there's also artificial kelp as well, along with several different species of fish. Now remember what I said, fish are friends, not food to the sea otters. These fish are found naturally with the sea otters in the open ocean. If you happen to see 2 brightly colored orange fish, that is a very special fish. I see one on my side. I'm not sure where the other one is, but that is the Garibaldi. That is the California state fish. You guys can keep your eye out for that. It's hard to miss. They're bright orange. So this time I'm going to pass the microphone over to Megan, and she's going to talk to you guys a little bit more about otters. Hello, Megan.
Good afternoon, everyone. How's everyone doing? A little quiet. That's okay. Welcome to our sea otter presentation. My name is Megan. Right now, I am working with Brooke. Brooke is our oldest sea otter here at the aquarium. She is 17 years old, and she is kind of our poster child for sea otters. A little bit about the other otters that you're going to see out on our exhibit. Up on deck here, you're going to see Betty. Betty is our baby sea otter. Betty just turned 1 year old in January, so she is our baby of the exhibit. Down in the water is Maggie. Maggie just went down to go retrieve a toy. Maggie is about 10 years old, and she is one of our smaller adult females. And on the far right over there, that is Odin. Odin is our only male sea otter here at the aquarium. Odin is 9.5 years old, and he weighs around 55 pounds. Now I am here to make you experts on why we do all of our training with our otters. Then we are going to do a very cool demonstration with Brooke. So reason number one that we train is for physical exercise. Just like people, otters need a lot of exercise in order to maintain a healthy body weight. We can have them do things like come up on deck, we can have them stand up on their hind flippers, we can even have them do speed swims across the exhibit. The second reason that we train is for husbandry, and husbandry simply means animal care. We've trained our otters to participate in their own animal care. For example, you can see that Brooke is pretty comfortable having me rub her down. I can ask her for her paws so that I can look at her nails. Good girl. I can ask her for her hind flippers so that I can make sure everything is in working order. Brooke will allow me to open up her mouth so that I can apply dental gel to her teeth and her gum, much like you and I would brush our teeth every morning and evening. And she'll even allow us to put in eye drops if she ever had an eye injury. But the third and final reason that we train is for mental stimulation. And just like their bodies, their minds need a lot of exercise to stay healthy. One way we can provide mental stimulation is by providing a variety of toys. If you take a look around the exhibit, you're going to notice that we have several types of toys, some that we can stuff food inside of. We do this to encourage the otters to forage, much like otters out in the ocean would be doing with shelled prey items. We also have some that mimic their natural environment out in the ocean, and they can interact with that in the same way they would out in the ocean. Right now, Maggie has a faux abalone shell, and we can lay that down on the bottom and hide food in it. We can also bring it up on deck and bury it in the ice, and she has to forage for it. But another way we can provide mental stimulation is by having each otter learn and recognize a shape. Brooke's shape is this blue circle. She's learned to recognize this much like you or I would recognize a name tag. Now a way we can challenge Brooke is by presenting multiple shapes and asking her to pick out her shape amongst a group of shapes. We also call this shape discrimination, and today we're going to be putting Brooke to the test. Ashley has a couple volunteers for us, and we are going to see if Brooke can pick out her shape amongst a group of two different